Happy New Year and Happy New You. New Year, new you. After the year we just had as a people, as a nation, and globally, the bar is set pretty low. So 2021 doesn't even have to try very hard to be better than 2020. But to start 2021 off right, Entity HR, we are sharing quick, easy, and effective coaching activities. New Year's resolutions for amateurs, and you're no amateur. So these coaching activities can be done in place of or in correlation with the traditional New Year's resolution. You can do these activities alone. You can do them in secret. Some of us have better luck and success and we keep things to ourselves. You can do them out loud. Post it online. Hashtag New Year, New You. And share accountability and commitment in making 2021 a year to remember. So let's get to it and explore some of these growth options together. Hi, and welcome back to Entity HR, online courses and coaching. I'm Nakia Townsend, and I'm your personal coach. If you enroll in our courses at Entity HR or subscribe to our YouTube channel or engage us with a like, follow, click, or share on social media at Entity HR. As I mentioned, Entity HR is starting 2021 off with a bang with easy, quick, effective coaching activities that blow our typical New Year's resolutions out of the water altogether. Great alternative. So, activity 1, my typical day. I'm going to pull it up for us to be able to share it together. Give me 1 second. All right, so here we are. This activity requires us to write a detailed description of a typical day in our new year. After we formed our new habits and our new resolution has taken hold 1 year from now, what would a day look like when we have successfully identified and traded our bad habits for good ones? And I'm saying ours because I am also completing these activities too. And I'm requesting and suggesting that you join me in one of them, if not all of them. So in this short video, I will give you an overview of each activity. There's 4 of them, and a link to download them for yourself. There's 4 activities in one document. And of course, it includes explicit instructions for each activity. So hopefully you'll be joining along. And next week, details forthcoming, I will be streaming live and sharing my personal responses to the coaching activities that I'm about to review right now. So next week, I'm going to be sharing my actual responses and New Year's resolutions to get your support and to give you some insight into who I am as your coach. So if you have never had a personal coach or a life coach or health coach or a business coach, let me start by saying welcome to a new realm. Having a coach is a distinct service and it differs greatly from having a therapist, having a consultant, having a mentor, or even a trainer facilitator. The International Coach Federation, or ICF, which is considered like the gold standard in coaching, they define training as partnering with a client in a thought-provoking process and creative process that inspires both the coach and the client to maximize personal and professional potential. Coaches are a guide through the mental and emotional roadblocks that we all have. Coaching is a distinct advantage that increases the value of Entity HR's course offering. Because when you enroll in one of our courses, you get free coaching sessions. So I hope that you will join our courses, and I also hope you join us next week live when I go through these New Year, New You activities, sharing my own resolutions and so forth. So I'm looking forward to sharing with you, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And now back to activity 1, my typical day. This activity requires us to write a detailed description of a typical day once we've successfully become the new us that we were trying to become in 2021. So what will a day look like when we've identified and traded our bad habits for good ones? When you're completing this activity, write in the present tense as if it's happening to you right now. Include all senses in the description. We should include what we see, what we hear, what we're saying, what we're smelling, what we're touching, what we're feeling, even what we're tasting 1 year from now, because many of our resolutions include diet and exercise, right? And once we're done, post it. Post our day somewhere. Share it online. New year, new you. Hashtag new year, new you. Post it somewhere in your room, on your desk, where you can read it, see it, envision it, and let ourselves be filled with the positive feelings and the positive imagery of a new year and a new you. Activity 2 is our top priorities. I'm going to pause for a second and pull that one up for us to share. Here we go. These activities are simple. Our top priorities and our top habits. This activity is encouraging us to narrow it down to the top 4 priorities or resolutions for the new year 2021. And then next, outline the key habits we have to start doing or stop doing to reach each separate priority or each separate resolution. For example, a priority for me will be to stop smoking cigars. Yes, guilty pleasure for me. One of the habits I need to start or stop in order to reach this goal has already been taken care of for me thanks to COVID-19. Thanks, COVID. No more cigar bars and no more cigar socials. I was forced to find another way and place to network with clients and friends outside of this niche environment. And that's just one example of a priority and one example of a habit. But each individual priority, and we are encouraged to ID 4 priorities, each priority may have several different habits that we need to start doing or stop doing in order to make progress. So that's activity 2. Activity number 3, really simple, focus cards. Focus cards, where we print and cut out cards, 1 card per month. And on each card, we write one of the specific habits that we identified in a previous activity, right? And refer to activity 2 for your habit and write it on that focus card. And per the card name, we use this 1 card each month to help us focus on reinforcing our new habit each day until the habit becomes automatic. That's what we're reaching for, making our habits automatic. So we carry this card, we look at it, we remind ourselves of the promises we have made to ourselves, and we keep that promise, and we keep the card. And as each new month of 2021 progresses, we make a new card. And yes, some habits may be harder than others, and it's okay to repeat a habit as needed. January and February may have the same habit, but by the end of the year, we have at least 12 cards and several habits that we have attempted in 2021 together. That's activity 3. Activity number 4 is more of a progress chart, just an opportunity for some like myself who want to keep track of things. And if you want to manage something, you have to measure something. If you want to manage it, you have to measure it. You can only manage what you measure, whether it's weight, words per minute. We have to measure it if we want to improve it. So the progress chart is a type of calendar for us to keep track of each day or each week that we focus on our habits, a way for us to give ourselves a gold star or a red X or whatever you need to keep yourself engaged, to keep yourself motivated. Some of us are motivated by this type of measuring. Others are burdened by it. So you only do what works best for you. Maybe tracking things better is actually one of your habits or priorities. And doing the progress chart will be a perfect twofold activity. So these are the 4 New Year, New You activities. Activity 1, my typical day. Activity 2, our top priorities and habits. Activity 3, the focus cards. Activity 4, the progress chart. Better than just writing on a piece of paper, 2021, I will do this or I will not do that. Either way, I hope you are joining us streaming live next week where I'll share my new day with you, my new habits, and my new priorities, and we can together plan and share for 2021. I'm looking forward to sharing with you and hearing from you. So thank you and Happy New Year from all of us here at Entity HR Online Courses and Coaching. We are sharing a link to download the activities, 4 activities in one document, including the instructions. You can find these activities and more on our website, entityhr.org. And that's also where our course schedules will be, and other free tools will be available for those who are interested. So please take a peek, follow us on social media, subscribe to us here on YouTube. In the meantime, in between time, we still would love to hear from you directly. Follow, like, click, share, comment, whatever works for you. We're on YouTube, Facebook, the Gram, Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. Let us know what course topics and content are best for you and the people that you lead, manage, and influence. In closing, I hope our time together was a benefit and a blessing to you all. And may your new year bring new happiness, bring new normals, new goals, new achievements, and a lot of new inspiration in your life. At Entity HR, we are sincerely wishing you and your loved ones a new year fully loaded with growth and happiness.